All right, so my name is Taylor Ware, and this is my 5-minute speech. This is for the career readiness program that I put together. I put this um, together based off of what my two disciplines were, which are psychology and education, and I also have a minor in human resource management, which helps me with the business aspect of it, of the school. Um, when I chose my majors, I didn't really have a plan of what I wanted to do with them. I knew I wanted to be a teacher this whole time, and then I picked up psychology too because I was just fascinated on how things work and the mind and the brain and how why people think how they think. So then I had picked up psychology, and I thought that this was a great idea. I based this off of a school that one of my friends went to for high school that I met in college. And she told me about the school that she went to. And they didn't do everything that I'm going to talk about. And it wasn't as, like, I have high expectations for the curriculum and the students that will be attending the school. And it wasn't that broad, but a lot of the like a lot of it came from, or my idea originated from, a school that my friend actually went to for high school. So just getting started, just my disciplines again are education and psychology. um, so what is this? The name of the school, I was naming it the Dream Academy. It's a K through 12 day school program that implements career readiness into the standard curriculum. So what I mean by that is there, in my opinion, there's things that we learn in school that not are unnecessary to learn, but there's more important things that can be taught, and there's more important things that we need to know, and more important things that are going to help us survive after we graduate from school or we're no longer under our parents' wing. There's more important things to know, like how to balance a checkbook, how to sign your name on a piece of paper. There's just a lot of things that aren't being taught. Um, they leave out a lot of facts about history too. Um, just just a whole nother curriculum, basically. But I want to implement it through a school first, and then once I have my school together and I have a good name for myself with that, I would want to make my own curriculum that could be implemented into states and school systems throughout the country. But just starting in Virginia, of course, because I think I learned in one of my education class that Virginia is one of the only states that still has SOL testing, if not the only state that still has SOL testing. Um, so what type of courses will be offered? Starting with the elementary school, they would learn things like etiquette, proper etiquette, pushing a chair up to the table, opening doors, what fork to eat with, things like that, etiquette like that. And also at the elementary level, I would teach them cursive writing. I know when I was in school, one of my last years there, they were when I was in elementary school, they were about to stop teaching cursive. When I got to middle school, I wasn't doing cursive at all. So that's something I will implement in the middle school level. We would do things like interview prep and resume building. That might throw some people off a little bit. You might think that's something that would come like in high school, but in high school they would be learning things like real estate and stocks, and it's like two things per grade because this is being implemented into their other curriculum, their other reading, writing, and arithmetic too. So it's not just going to be this; it's going to be that stuff too. But I don't want to make these like electives. If that makes sense, they still have electives. They'll still have PE. They'll still have course and things like that. These are not electives. These are. It's time for math. It's time for science. It's time for resume building. Um, so yeah, that is that. Funding will come mostly from the city. That is something, of course, that would have to be approved and everything and go through the right people. But I would hope to have most of the funding come from the city. Um, and but other nonprofit organizations too, um, hopefully would contribute. We would do a lot of fundraisers and things like that to get us off the feet, of course, at first. But yeah, that is my 5-minute speech.